Hello. So this is another project. I'm only going to do this page because otherwise it's going to be too long. I found a picture somewhere. I traced it on the tracing paper. I'm going to put it here, but I'm going to change it a few things because I like the whimsical look, so the eyes needs to be bigger and maybe the nose is smaller. So I'm going to do that, and when it's done I will put the camera back. Thank you. Okay, so I removed the tracing paper and I'm going to do it the way I quite like, the way I like it. So not realistic, okay? So a nice big eyes. I mean, they look a bit extraterrestrial. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't want it too much like this. Okay. So roughly it's going to be like this. Okay. So this is how roughly it's going to look like that. I think I'm going to remove this radio. There we are. That radio is doing my head in. Okay, so this is how it's going to be looking. Right, so that's that. What I do now is I'm going to use one of these. I'm not going to close this window, it's really hot in this flat. I'm using one of these. Yeah, but I prefer this other one actually. Where are they? I like these ones. The Pitt Artist Pen in medium. Okay, and I'm going to draw the contour. I sort of draw the contour first, and maybe like this is better. So this is what I do. So I draw the contour first, and then after I will use an eraser to remove all the pencil line. So I'll come back when I've done that. Okay, so I've done it. I've done the contour. I use the eraser to remove the pencils. There's a few here left, but I will remove it quickly. I don't know where I put that stuff, but anyway. So yes, I sort of removed it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the complexion, and then I will do a first layer for the background. I'm using this Prima Marketing complexion. It's very good. I'm going to use that for now. So let's have a look how I'm going to do that one. I'm thinking that just that for now, just this one for now. I put it everywhere. Okay, because it will have to dry, because I'll have to do some layers with that, but as a base, I'm using this one at the moment, but there's other colors. So I've done that. This is the first layer. Now I'm going to work on around it, because I want to do a certain background using some stamps that I had in a magazine recently. These are washi tapes, by the way. I quite like it. So I've got some paper like these ones. For example, this was in a magazine. I quite like that. So I think I'm going to probably will use these flowers. But anyway, it's that type of color that I want to use. So I'm using my big palette, and maybe I'm going to use this one instead. Let's have a look. I think I'm going to use this color. It's a bit of a rusty color. Well, I'm going to put it very lightly, because I'm going to stamp on it when we have finished everything. I should have put the washi tape and put it last, but never mind. Okay, so I quite like this. So very light. It's just for now. I'm going to put some turquoisey color as well. Okay, so that's a little bit too much. Okay. So that's for now. The hair, I'm going to do a dark color hair, so I don't mind too much about that. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry a little bit, but I said I wanted to put a bit of turquoise. I'm going to mix with a bit of let's see if I can do, yeah, I can do a bit of turquoise, so maybe a bit here. Okay, maybe a bit here as well. Here. I'm trying to go for an old look. I'm mixing some blue and green. Okay, maybe a bit here. Okay, so I think I'm alright with that. It's just to give it a little of a bit of an old an old vibe. Okay, so I'm going to leave it for now. So that needs to dry. It needs to dry big time. Okay, once it's dry, I'm going to go back on the face and put some more layers because that's not dry at all. So I'm coming back. Okay, so that's dry. That's dry. I've used the hairdryer because I don't have time to wait forever. Okay, so let's go back on the face. So I've done one layer. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a layer a little bit darker. So that's the second layer. So that needs to go a bit like this. I'm going to sort this out after. That's still a layer as well, but there's going to be another one after. I'll have to use the hairdryer again. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. She looks a little bit healthier. So again, I'm going to dry this with the hairdryer very quickly. Okay, and the third layer, but I think I'm going to use one which is a little bit less thinner. I'm going to choose a sort of brown, a darker brown, maybe this one. Okay, so I need to be super careful with this one because it's a bit dark. I should have used another one that I've got, but it's not a problem. This is watercolor, by the way. So I'm going to do it here. So I don't know if you can see. I'm going to use probably the Jane Davenport pastel after. So I just put a little bit of dark color, but not too much because I'm going to use another medium for that. Okay, maybe a bit here, but okay, just a little bit. It's just to give a bit of a dimension. Voila. It goes like this. Okay. Maybe here. Sorry, I've got to turn that all the time. Okay. I don't want it too much, so okay. Maybe with this one here. Okay. There will be some pastels after, so I don't worry too much about that. But I like the watercolor effect. Okay. Wow. So I think we can say that's okay. I'm not going to do too much because it's quite dark and I don't want to be stuck with that dark color. Okay. So I think that's how I'm going to do. So I'm going to dry that again. There's lots of water here. Okay, I'm going to dry that again. I'm coming back. Okay, so I've done this one. I'm going to use, okay, she's going to have black, dark brown hair. So fully, oh god, it's splashing everywhere. But anyway, usually I always wait for the watercolor to dry naturally, because the hairdryer sometimes when you want to paint on top of it, I don't know, it's weird. It's always best to let it dry naturally, but I don't have the time. Okay, so it's a sort of black, but there's this color that I really love. I think it's a sort of indigo. So it's black and I think it's this one, yeah. A sort of indigo one. Voila, this is what I like. Obviously, like I said, we're going to use pastel after, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. I will make it perfect. Okay. Oh dear. And here we are. I'm splashing everything. Never mind. I'm going to remove it now. It's okay. Oh, Christelle, what am I doing here? Voila. Thank God for the pastels. Okay, so I'm leaving a sort of space because I'm a bit concerned that that black is going to go all over the face, because it's dry, but it's not dry the way I like it. Okay, so Oh, here we go again. So it's like this. I'm wondering if I should not maybe get rid of these. No, I can't get rid of it. So well, they're here. They're here. Never mind. Right, now I'm going to do the same with the black. Once I use the pastel, it'll have to be very, very, very dry. So I will have to leave it probably overnight, because when you use the pastels on top of the watercolor, it needs to be very, very, very dry. Otherwise, it's going to leave marks, and you will not going to be able to get rid of it. Okay, I'm just going to leave a little bit of a space there, because I don't want that black to bleed on the face. Hence, this is why I like to let it dry overnight, but we're going to do that later. Okay, and I will be careful not to touch it too much. Okay, there we are, here. So it's black. And indigo. I love this color. It's got a blue into it. I want to give a bit of an old-fashioned vibe. So we're going to see what's going to be. Usually the plan is I'm trying to stick to the plan, but sometimes it works out a different way, which is not too bad. Okay, I don't want this here, so here we are. Okay, here we are. It doesn't matter if there's a mark, because I might have to put a bit of blue here, I'm thinking. Oh, I love this blue. And a bit of black here. A bit more. Okay, and I need to do that as well. Yeah. Get a bit of that one. This blue. Well, it's not really blue, it's, I don't know what color it is, but it's a nice color. Okay, so I'm going to do like that. So this is going to dry. Very, very, very dry. So I'll have to leave it overnight to dry, because if I use the pastel, even after I use the hair dryer, the pastel doesn't adhere, it doesn't stick to the paper. This is what I want to say. So we've got this, we're going to leave it to dry, and when it's very, very, very dry, I will get the pastel out. Okay, so I'm back. It's all dry now. I'm going to use some pastels from Jane Davenport. Like this one is birthday suit, to do the face. So what you do with these palettes, you use like some like makeup. So there we are. Let's have a look if we can do something. I'm going to use this one, yeah, why not, for a change. Let's see. So you sort of do like this, and this is how you use it. is quite nice actually. Okay. I'm going to use stamps after. There we are. A bit here as well. Okay. Maybe a little bit of that one. So that's what I'm using. I quite like the effect. Okay. Voilà. I quite like the effect. Okay. Okay, so a bit like this. I don't want, I like the vintage effect. It's quite nice actually. So that's that. Now I'm going to do the eyes. I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to use this other palette, which is chilled. For that, I'm going to put a bit of dark brown in here. Maybe a bit of dark brown in here. It's just like makeup. It's really nice. Okay. Maybe this is going to be this brown as well in here. So I'm going to carry on this. I'm sure it's a bit boring to watch. Alright, so I'm going to go off camera for that because it's a bit boring to watch. But this is what I'm going to use. So I'm using this palette, and once I've done the face, I'll put the camera back. See you in a bit. Okay, so I've used these palettes from Jane Davenport. That's what I've done, a little bit. What I need to do is the bit of the hair now, but for that I'm going to use other pastels. Because I don't have black in the Jane Davenport. There's no black, and I'm going to need this black here. Okay, so that's one here. Okay, and a little bit here as well. Sorry, I'm always twisting the okay, so again here. I'll try to keep the movement of the hair. And this sort of dark blue in here. And here as well. Okay. Okay. So I don't want it too. Okay, so I think we are there we are. So it's taking shape slowly but surely. I might put a little bit more of this pink here. Here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so slowly but surely okay, so I'm quite pleased with that. Maybe I'm going to put a little bit more dark brown, probably a bit here. I think this needs to be a little bit more darker. Okay, so I think we're done with the pastels. Okay, next I'll have to fix that and work on the face for the details of the face. So I need to stop that as well. Coming back. Okay, so I'm going to use some pencils now, which is this one. I just quite like the colors. Yeah, nice colors. So it's this one. Oh, sorry. It's just to add a little bit of of colors, depth. I'm sorry, I got this washing machine going on. Okay. So I quite like this color, and I'm going to put a little bit of touch here and there. A bit here as well. Okay. Here. Okay. Okay, that's a bit better. What I've got to do now is do the eyebrow. I'm going to do black. It's going to look a bit dark, but never mind. But this face needs to take shape. Here we are. There we are. Okay, so it's taking shape slowly. We're going to do like smoky eyes. Okay. Very dark eyeshadow. Here we are. Okay. I'll have to do the eyes and the lips as well. I don't know, I'm thinking of I need to think about what I'm going to do here. What color would I put? I'm thinking of doing something a bit goth actually. Yeah. It's going to be a bit a bit different. Usually I always do red lips, but this time we're going to do it this one. We're going to do a bit of a touch of goth. Okay. Yeah, quite like that actually. It's very, very nice. There we are. I quite like that. Now I'm going to sort out these eyes, but maybe I do this color as well. I don't know. Let's think. For sure this needs to be black. That's for sure. I might have an idea what I'm going to do. So we stay we stay with the dark. Okay. Okay, so it's taking shape. So I'm going to carry on with this these pencils. I think I should be okay. Slowly but surely. Okay. Next, I've got to do some other stuff. Okay. Now I need to think, should I use that or the other one? I don't know. So I'm thinking that maybe if I do like this, because I always use the okay, so okay, but this needs to be more. Yeah, I'm not going to use the marker. I'm going to carry on using that. I'm really sorry about this washing machine in the background, but that's the only time I can do my washing at the moment. So there we are. So yeah, I'm not going to do too much because less is more. There we are. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm going to carry on with this black pencil around here. And when I'm done, I shall be back. See you in a bit. Okay, so I finished with the pencils. I'm going to use my jelly roll now, just to whiten a little bit the middle of the eye. It's just to make it more sparkly. Here as well. Okay, and I think I need to put one here. Okay, so there's going to be another one here. Okay, and I've got these white pastels here. Okay, it's here. So I think we are okay with this. What I need to do now is the background. But for the background, I'm going to use something. I'm going to use some stamps, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, so that's what I've done. I just need to explain that I've used gesso. I've used this gesso with these ones, this indigo blue stencil. I've put a little bit there. I let it dry. I put a bit of watercolor, sort of turquoisey. I did the mixture and I let it dry. For the background, I used this transparent. I've cut it there, okay, and I used this indigo blue stamp with a color which was vintage photo. Voila, so I've done that and I've hooded the face and it gives me a background. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, and as for the rest now, I'm going to do a bit of a collage, and yeah, I think that should be it after. Okay, so this is the end result. Quite pleased with what I've done. Very nice. Okay, bye. Okay, finally I've done a bit of collage. There's a hint of steampunk vibe in this one. I think I should be doing... No, I think I'm alright. So that's all fine. That's the final product. And my cat approve. You alright? Bye.